Americans are suffering. Americans are suffering. Let's go to the first graph that shows us, courtesy of Ned Davis Research, how savings in the United States have plummeted. Plummeted, absolutely destroyed to levels not seen since the financial crisis. Doesn't mean that there will be a financial crisis, but what this means is that the GDP figures of consumption have been bloated by consumers trying to make ends meet, reducing their savings to levels that are close to the bone. Very dangerous. Let's go to the next graph, which shows us another important element. Why are Americans discontent with the economy? Very simple. They're telling them that the economy is very strong and employment is very robust. And the reality is that real wages are in negative territory. In negative territory that shows that not only the hourly earnings, but also the weekly earnings are negative since 2021. And let's remember that the Biden administration caught the economy already in expansion. So this is the impoverishment of the average citizen in the United States. Negative real wages, consumption is bloated by making ends meet, reducing savings, and let's go to the next graph, which will show us what is happening with delinquency rates. This is very dangerous, my friends, very dangerous. Delinquency rates in credit cards is soaring, obviously not to 2008 levels, but above 2014, 2017 levels, quite significantly. And this is very important because credit card debt has also soared to all-time highs. In mortgages and in auto loans, it is also increasing. Delinquency rates are also increasing, not at the same pace, obviously, but also very dangerous, and certainly all of them above the previous levels of pre-crisis levels. So, all of this tells us why Americans are not happy. But let's look at what markets are telling us, which also shows why Americans are not happy with the economy. Let's go to the next graph. In the next graph, what we can see is the performance of sovereign bonds relative to the S&P 500 and gold. Monetary destruction. This is the evidence of monetary destruction, is that bonds are doing nothing in an environment in which the Federal Reserve says that they have a slightly hawkish stance, when in reality they're very, very accommodative, and the government is destroying the currency by a deficit spending. And that is shown by the strength in gold, strength in the S&P 500, and obviously debt, which is what the government is issuing like there's no tomorrow, is performing very, very negatively. If we go to the other side of the pond and we look at what has happened in the euro area, let me show you this graph, which is very funny because we hear a lot on different media outlets that the euro area is recovering strongly and that PMIs are strong and in expansion. Look at these two graphs. This is the manufacturing and the composite PMI in the euro area. It's basically a dead cat bounce. It's a dead cat bounce after an absolute disaster. More importantly, the manufacturing PMI remains in contraction. Yes, all of this shows that the ultra-Keynesian policies that were implemented in 2020 have failed miserably and that citizens are in a much worse shape. Yes, Keynesianism never works. Keep defending freedom.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave your comments below, and keep defending freedom. Thank you very much.